struggle continues. What exactly do we want in this group? Do I want the extra cherubs to just run around? They are draining me mana. Can get these little treasures here and there though. I think I'll dismiss the extra ones as soon as I get the opportunity, really. One more turn. I think we can go sit on top of it and wait. Go for the extra speed. No, fucking don't do that. Jesus Christ. I'm not strictly speaking interested in hunting down the guy that's appeared here. No one has a city in this place, so this would be a fairly safe mythical site to clear. Thing is, this is not a group to clear mythical sites with. Right. I'm not sure we should push there. We just don't have the army. But we're not that far away from getting it. The Eagle production will begin on the next turn. Eagle Riders, I think they are. It's probably 2 to 3 turns for a single one. So by the time we would get here, we would have 2 already. I suppose I could do these other sides. This doesn't look too bad. From Undead treasure side. Undead arise from their bone yard. They might have a resurrection ability here. Or resurgence or whatever it's called. We have enough of a force, I think, to take care of that no matter what. And we can replace any casualties with the Eagle Riders. Okay. Right, what to do with you? Having an extra scout wouldn't hurt, because it'll allow us to decide where to go in some place. Also, I would like to know where this river actually goes. Invasion. Who's invading? Eagle Riders every 2 turns, and they have Trooper experience. Looks weird. Is some kind of a special area? It looks like I think it's shadows make it look weird. It sort of looks like there's an opening there. I think it's just shadows. Shrine to Typical Mermaid. Doesn't look like this goes anywhere. Right, we don't exactly have a super powerful army here, but it's superior to what we had just a moment ago. Lucky as shit. Can regenerate damage, so it's capable of taking down a serious opponent. This is nothing. At the same time, I don't know where his leader is, so I don't want to leave these, because There's a good chance even if I take out all of his cities, I'm not gonna encounter his leader at all. He could be anywhere doing God knows what. There's no notification that anyone's getting these seals points out of them though. I'm just going to assume that no one's really doing anything about those. So I think we should fight as many fight as we can to weaken him. Release them as vassals, at least some of them. Not sure about this. The thing is, I think we should try to maybe release them as vassals. We can pay them some money to join the Empire later on. So it's not like we're losing them forever. Do main invasion. Forge an alliance, right. They have a reasonable amount of defenders. It's not going to defend against anything serious, but still provide me with a little bit of money, resources, but not that much. Don't have to really give a shit about it though. And the enemy seems to treat it differently too. They're not as high priority targets. Divine protection. +6 resistance for 3 turns. That's a huge amount of resistance. We have to go against spellcasters. That's basically forces them to do close to minimum damage. More importantly, it protects you from special abilities like webbing, quite well. Very likely victory. They have 3 tier 1s, 2 tier 2s, but they have the chant of unlived, so they'll just come hop back to life. I think manual combat is better here. So this is one of those fights where wounding creatures is better than just killing them. At least if we can only kill one at a time. I think we can just start killing them. Yeah, because we have Holy Champion, we're gonna do a huge amount of extra damage no matter what we do. Spreading the damage is good for us. Doesn't mean we want to spread every... Okay, what exactly did I do? And why can't you move? We were cursed to the point where we can't move, we have no mobility. Like... Can't curse them. Infantry can't reach us. Can we... No. I could probably cast something. I don't know if it's worth it. Might not be. The caster couldn't do range attacks. They can dispel it though, but actually they don't have dispel. Used up their heals. Melee is something I'll win because I have the Holy Champion. But they have Unholy Champion, I guess. Right, so I'm suffering a massive amount of damage too. It basically just means that physical combat in general is going to be very brutal, no matter who does the actual attacking. Okay, what can we still do? We could heal. That's sort of unnecessary though. We're not going into any fighting situations. So we have multiple turns time to heal on our own. Inflict crippling wounds. Forest concealment. And melee strength. Dread spider. I think we have quite a lot of dread spiders, but I'll take it anyway because I don't know what the thief we have has. Unholy champion, which is sort of worthless. Yeah, I think the ability to just walk over walls is more useful overall. Wetland walking, forestry defense. Well, it's not great, but I still think it's probably better than that one. Yeah, these just aren't really worth my time to explore. Now, are we going to ignore this city? The main reason to ignore would be that we have fairly powerful one battle buffs going on at the moment, and it's a waste to use them in a fight like this. The other cities are much bigger things, so I'm inclined to just walk past them. I mean, it's a worthwhile thing, without a doubt, in the end, but not now. It's a waste of powerful abilities. Did he initiate this city? It's his capital at the moment. At least we know where it is. Basically, we encounter his leader, we know where to aim for. This is more important as far as overall performance is concerned. It's much bigger, much better defended overall. There should be another city after that. It's really a non-threatening city here, though. Let me try something. Oh lord. I'm gonna use the cherub in this group to scout out the capital city, what it has. or throne city, throne room city, whatever it's called. We could do this quest maybe, now that the hero is here. Hard, it has a frost dragon. Provide some decent troops, legendary pole arm, and some money. Would not be a terrible idea. The matriarch alone would be worth it. Tier 3, very powerful unit. I'll accept it. What are we talking about? Frost giant and a frost dragon. Okay, that's nice. Still not getting the heal. Crap. We'll pick up 2 Eagle Riders once we pass through this. Not sure which units we should hold on to. I'm thinking of giving up the monkey and the adventure. I'm going to need at least a little bit of help to tackle down a dragon and a giant. Yeah, you. Let me take a look at that city. What exactly do they have here now? They have settlers, war machines, huge stacks of troops. So that's probably why I haven't heard anything about this leader. He has better things to do at the moment. He might be dead for all I know. So this would be the kill shot of these areas, and that's probably because of me. I've been harassing his units, destroying his unit stack, so he's been moving them around here, mostly chasing me or defending cities, leaving the orange for me to engage. But our core areas could not defend against this either, and I could not arrive in time to defend them. So he has 2 stacks and a reasonable force here. I don't want to stick my nose in that. I think I'll stick my nose here. Weaken his position even further. Yeah, I think Mr. White is basically going to be played out this fight very quickly. Then I need to focus on weakening the orange while we get some kind of a proper army together and start attacking. We're relying way too much on this one. And he's building ships in an area that is basically, well, not exactly totally incapable of moving around here, but he can't send these forces anywhere, so the AI is basically screwing himself over. The fight here isn't particularly tough. I don't think we even need to cast any serious combat spells. We can save the mana for the orange. He might not have the casting power to waste for fights like this. He basically has a single range unit here. The rest is just typical melee crap. He does not have the advantage. I'll leave most of my own units behind. If I'm going to risk something, I'll risk the heroes. Disjunction. I don't mind that. It's a good use for a disjunction. And more importantly, I didn't waste any of my power combat, so it doesn't matter to me. Right. These guys need to definitely stay in the background. They could seriously get their asses kicked. We do have the automatic heal, so that's another reason why I don't particularly care if we get a little bit damage here. There's no way they can get enough damage to kill us. They can kill the tier 1s easily, maybe tier 2s too. That's the extent of it. That's not enough. I sort of want to be within a healing distance of the heroes though. I don't really get what he's doing. Defending the gates, I guess? Shrug? The moment he dies is when they rush out. This one is the only dangerous unit they have. I think this'll take 2 turns for the others to even reach the fighting area. Maybe not the Hellhounds. But yeah, we need to do something about you. Hopefully we get the stun working. There it is. We can ignore him. And if we just move a little bit, he can't do anything. Try to web him, but is there a point to that? I'll just want to kill him. There's no way he can escape without dying. Right, so this battle is over. Can't do anything. Not even close to a level up, and somewhat close, I'd say. Yeah, about 13 points more. This is good. Now we can get the easy victories out of these cities without spending a single mana point. I think this is going to be our basic strategy with quick conquering. Release them as vassals, get them to join up later once we have things secured. I'm going to play the last city he has there out of the fight. Leave the frontline outposts to figure things out for themselves. pulling out. But it's still a good stand. No, he's not pulling anywhere. Repositioning? It's hard to say what's gonna happen there. We have full mana. Offers a tribute. Mana, which will go to waste or small army. Small army, please. 5 units. It's their shit, but it's 5 units. I'm happy to take it. Not sure what to do with it though. I suppose we should take the regeneration ability here and see if we can cause some fuss somewhere. Okay, yeah. Right. You are the invasion force now here. Units that can do absolutely nothing and are only a drain to his resources. I think I'll stay here and just see what happens. Just it's an interesting event. I don't want to miss it. We might as well go with everything we've got here. We're definitely waiting for the Halfling Eagle Rider, the second one, for engaging the dragon. I'm not sure. Okay, there's. I'm not sure if they're gonna wait for me though. The dragon might attack me the moment it really spots me. Okay, the eagle is going to have to take the extra speed if we want to attack it on the next turn. You! Do you move? I don't think I want to go within the city limits. They usually have some kind of enchantment. I don't particularly want to eat 16 points of lightning damage. And they're pulling off? Why? I don't really realize the calculations they're doing here. How does he know he's not gonna attack? Yeah, I don't understand that. The orange is moving past this. They're probably taking electrical damage every turn, that would explain it. Basically 16 points, 16 points, 16 points, 16 points, so they don't want to stand there, take it. Mighty Meek. Right. Could I get the heal spell, please? I mean, that would be incredibly useful. No, we don't, strictly speaking, need to take the extra movement with these. And these guys might need it more. More because we don't want to waste time here. Okay. We can afford casualties. That's not a problem. We can basically almost lose everything. Actually, we can lose everything except heroes, and this will be fine. And the dragon is dead. The breath attack is not a bad idea, and it can be very devastating, but it leaves you out of your guard. So now he's gonna be flanked 3 times, and you can't do shit about it. He can maybe kill someone at the follow-up turn, but that's the extent of the things he can do. Frost Giant is a bit more troublesome. Might be able to sneak behind him. I don't know if it will do anything. Might aid more with the dragon. The dragon has a panicking ability, so doing melee against him is a bit dangerous. We could try to web him. That's not a bad idea. I think I'll just do an assassin strike. Actually, I'll do the webbing. Even if it doesn't affect him, it'll drain his mobility. Right. Let the flanking begin. Panicked. He's gonna try to run away. So dragon is gonna get 3 attacks basically. I don't want to take counter attacks from the dragon at this stage. I could use the wing beat to do it. It's basically the same damage. So, but we would not be affected by the fearsome effect. Yes, we are, so it doesn't matter. You gotta attack it. And we're panicking. It's gonna get 3 attacks, can't be helped. He'll still probably attack her. And reaction attacks will weaken her. So he won't be able to attack quite so many times. Fumbles. Fumbles but luck, but plus luck. We die? Almost. Ah, thank God. Morale negatives to our rescue, basically. I will just backstab, that's not a bitch. Okay, you're in a bit of a bad condition, so how can we do this? The only way I can get a pre-attack on him... Okay, we can probably do it a little bit differently. I need to use the hero to switch his heading. You need to heal your own ass, because the dragon could kill you otherwise. And we still need to do a flanking attack, so... I don't want to do 2 strikes. It's a bit risky. Want the free attack. Who could get a level up out of this? Probably you. Yes, I think so. You already got it. Take it out. Very good fight for us. Better troops, level ups. All the good things. I'll take the reward thanks. 500 gold is basically meaningless. However, Naga Matriarch is not. Okay, let's gather up that stack here. Pole arm. Good against mounted and flying. First strike ability, melee strength, melee strength. Definitely not for you. This is a decent weapon, but not that great. Not sure why he has it in the first place. Why are you saving points? Those good abilities are right at the edge, and we can't really get anything at the moment. Because we got a level up. Yeah, it's much more sense. Okay, we have a capable stack here. I could take the rest of the troops with me too, but I think I would be somewhat more comfortable if we had at least some kind of shitty troop here trying to defend this place. At least until proper defenses can be set up. We cannot lose this city. If we do that, we're so deep of a shit that I don't know what to do. These guys are regrowth though. And they can heal themselves. Martial arts at gold level. Very good units. Good tier 2 units, very nice. But we can't just leave shit in the defense either. That's not exactly a good way to handle things. Yeah, I think I'll hold on to the points. If we get into serious fighting situations, I might change my mind, but I think we basically get ability that makes us immune to flanking. That would be the best thing ever for her. She has other places still that have room for development, but immunity to flanking is such a big deal for effective use of a melee character. I think I'll kill this group too. I don't know, it's probably basically a quest group that I declined to do. 5 points. Convert. Not a bad thing to try to go with. Ability to grow your army by just fighting. Okay, it looks like this isn't going anywhere. There's nothing here. This guy is basically already lost. I don't know where his hero is, it doesn't matter. He doesn't have any fighting capability. Someone else has probably killed him already. He might also be running around, trying to evade fights. Doesn't really matter. It's all over. I'm casting the Thunderstorm also now because I want them to waste his casting points on this junctioning it. So I don't particularly care if this does damage. He doesn't have range capabilities here. Spearman is not good enough. He has a sprint ability. Why? They don't usually get it, do they? Maybe they do, I don't actually know. I would assume they do because he's fundamentally a sorcerer, and his unit improvements will deal with support casters, not spear throwers. Who on you, sir? If he's not gonna disjunction that, this isn't gonna be even an excuse for a fight. I don't think he really has the ability to do much. Fine by me. It's about time we get to achieve something useful anyway. We have to be a bit careful. The shock troops he has are the only real threat. We don't have a hero unit that can take care of them when they come out of there. Shit. No, we're not. They're too weak to go against the tier 1s now. Anyone near level up? You. Okay, we'll kill it with the melee guy. We're not gonna get any kind of level up out of it, but we would probably get very close to a level up, less than 10 points away. Yeah, 9 points away. We could do the Forbidden Sanctum now. I'm pretty sure I can hold on to this place. It's still sort of a waste, but I don't care. We should go with the heroes only. What's the opposition? It's only legendary, not mythical. Probable defeat, I disagree. I don't see how we could lose this, not with Chaos Rip. We are debuffed, but yeah, if they would have rushed us, I think they would have had a reasonable chance of actually pulling a victory out of this. No, they have no chance. First casualty. And yeah, they'll be fighting against this, they are not gonna rush us. So the next thing I'll do, I'll start the Thunderstorm on them. So then it's Chaos Rift plus Thunderstorm plus the melee hero. They're fine. And the Wraith King basically didn't move. Right. A single lightning strike. They'll attack him again, so basically they'll just delay, and every turn they delay, they're getting closer to dying. At least he got a level up, so they got something out of it. It doesn't matter too much. What's your reach? Not enough. No, I can't stun him. I think I can, well, I don't think I can kill him. More importantly, I don't want to give the Wraith King a good place to do anything. I think I do need to attack him to trade his movement points. Bad luck on the lightning strikes. Only 2 strikes so far. Sure, we're gonna survive. The Wraith, we need to absolutely move because the Wraith King will kill us. Which means we have to at least, at the very least, we need to kill one of these. Or, no, don't necessarily have to kill one. But we need to divert their attention for practical reasons it does not killing them though. I'm gonna have to take the hit. They have the potential to kill me. No, I think it's... yeah, the maximum is about 19 points of damage they can do. I have 17 life. So any real help at this point would be somewhat useful, I'd say. A heal would be nice. I could have healed her in the harmonized energy. No, I don't have the casting power. I think Bless is enough to... I can kill the Phantom Warrior. Do it. It's playing it safe. And I don't think he's gonna get to attack us. Lightning bolts are gonna get him. Right. But there's no guarantee that that'll happen, so I don't think I'll waste my magic. And even if I did, who the fuck cares? Blight Elemental. I think it's a tier 3, and we get the mana back, casting power back. Yeah, I'll take it. What exactly are we looking at? Summon Blight Elemental. Tier 3 unit, decent unit. Might as well start casting. I mean, we don't even have a full stack of troops. 10 points. Anything interesting? Tireless. No action points spent on retaliation or attacks opportunity. Yes, please. Resistance is a bit weak, but it's also too expensive for me to upgrade. Blood Brothers. All units in the hero army gain strong will. Only function when the hero is leading. Hero is not leading, so I have no point taking it. Plus 5 vitality. Or what? That's... normally you get something like... plus... No. Normally you get plus 5. Right. But it's perfectly normal. I just... because it costs 5 points, I immediately thought it was some kind of a special ability. But I think I've just taken so many life upgrades that that's the next possible option. Bleeding wounds, not all that important. I don't care. I want debuffs on these. The extra 4 damage isn't... it's not worth the 3 points in my opinion. Yeah, I don't particularly like any of these. A little bit of extra something would be nice. But we could also get something real nice when we level up, so I'm holding on to the points for now. I don't think she can get anything too interesting. Extra casting power, sure, but that's strictly speaking not necessary. We're going against goblins, so blight protections would be nice. Spirit breaking is very powerful. The land range attacks can spirit break. But you're an army leader, so plus extra resistance would be nice too. I sort of blight protection. Spirit shield. No, they're. What type of a leader is he? I don't actually know. If he's a theocrat, it might be worthwhile to do those divine protect. Nice, a rogue. That's definitely blight, maybe cold damage later on. Yeah, he's gonna get the shadow creatures, succubi, things like that. Which means strong will, immune to mind control effects. Also blight protection for survivability. Regrow. Sure what we could achieve with this group. They're not good enough to really face anything in combat, but still they're not a bad group. 1, 2, tier 2 and 4th tier 1s. They're a group where the enemy is forced to send something, a full stack of troops to try to counter them. So I think I'll just send them away and see what happens. Give me the fucking heal spell. Okay, we have our full offensive stack. Heal up quickly. We could replace the elephant too. I mean, it is fundamentally weaker than the flying units. There's no doubt about that, and I think I'll produce another flying unit on the next turn, right? I might do something with this group. There are a couple easy sides to wandering monsters, things like that, and there's no enemy armies here, so it's a good activity to keep busy. I think I want to keep the cherub here, basically as a scout, to see what's going on in the city. I think it has to be their throne sitting next. After we burn that to the ground, or rather leave it into the hands of my allies. We could leave this army to defend this city once we take control of it. We wouldn't have... No, I think what we'll be doing with this is, once you start to have these cities join us, they will not have any troops in them, so we could basically have this group take charge of the city defenses. So we just want to keep them alive, out of trouble too. This group has to stay out of trouble for one more turn, so we'll get the light element. Our first proper unit outside the heroes. What exactly am I doing in this city? No, yeah, that's probably something that I need to do anymore. You do something useful, like... Let's start with the extra production capability, so everything doesn't take a year to produce. we'll upgrade to a city too in the same time, so the production will jump up significantly. I'm gonna go with extra research first, maybe go with the Theocrat Conclave. We still need to start producing those units too. Well, we don't need to do shit, but it would be useful for me to use them. Good. More morale bonuses. Orcs are happy. Oh, they have a quest for me. I have nothing even remotely close by. But tell me about it. Very hard. Spider Cane, Shock Troopers, or Priests if we quell a rebellion. No. Yeah, we could not have taken that down with the troops here. And we have a vassal state. 10 units. Slimer, basically. This is the real thing. Melee and range attacks can inflict a huge amount of negative effects. So, casting points are gone. Melee strength, physical attack strength and morale is gone. Defenses and morale is gone. Morale and resistance is gone. So, potentially this can drop your morale to so low that you can't do shit. Also immune to blight, so good against the goblins. Condemned killing. Whenever a friendly unit is killed, its killer is cursed until the end of combat. Okay, that's nice, but I could use the heal. Maybe I should take these. Just a little bit of easy research out of the way. Might unlock new options. Holy protection, debuff property for infantry and cavalry. It's not great, but it's easy. What I would really like to know is where the hell is their leader? Sort of itching to do some random fighting with this group too, mainly to get level ups though. So we might as well head toward the front lines. If we go after the spiders, we might be able to get one to join up, convert. Although I don't think that works on animals. You need charm or something like that. And I could very much use another one of the Blight Elementals. I can certainly afford it. And we have this frankly worthless trash we have here. So if I could just replace those two with some kind of a decent unit, that would be great. Hello, Invisible Man! I wonder how many times we've missed him. He has full mobility still. If I kill him now, I have about 2 or 3 turns to burn down that city after it. Yep. This is a golden opportunity. He's not as powerful as I am, I hope. Thunderstorm, which is nice, but not nearly as good as Chaos Whip. I think he's wasted. He can throw a chicken at me. I think he's wasted his abilities on other things, so he doesn't have the Chaos Rift, right? A lot of other things. Not invisibilities, but concealment. And I have to say, it's not a bad thing. More casting power too. He doesn't have the casting capability anymore. 5 points. I just need to evade his cavalry, I think. My attacks are at least double the strength, and I get extra summon units on top of that. So yeah, I think I'll win this. On the positive side, he understands that he has to attack. He's not gonna defend and wait his way out of this one. He also has the stunning attack on his leader, so he is very dangerous to me. If I get stunned, it's basically game over for me. The caster can die. He has resurgence. I need to tie him down. Just to give him other things to worry about. There's a huge amount of debuff to strike them. Everyone got some hits on them. You have Drenched, Disgusted, Exhausting, Fatigue, Weakened. So they're even more vulnerable to all of this crap. Yeah, the more Noxious Vulnerability, Drenched, Exhausting, Fatigue. The morale just plummeted on these guys. I think he got hit pretty badly too. Severely poisoned and in fever. Minus 800 morale in minus 3 defense. Right. I like these. They're sort of... they just shit on your day so thoroughly that it's nice. We'll pull back a little bit. I need to take care of you. Could cast something. Do I need to? I'll just let it go for now. See how things develop. Yeah, he's going to kill the Wyvern because it threatens his leader, as he should. Stun effect. Ooh, heal. That's a waste of time. They're gonna kill my elemental though. Not a huge loss, but still a loss. And it basically guaranteed that our heroes can be threatened. So not bad. And it's an air elemental, which guarantees we can get stun attacks. There's no way in hell they can prevent me from getting in the middle of things. And I'm just gonna guard here, so good luck trying to move away. Not a flawless victory, but a victory. Can I get the monk? Yeah, fuck. I'm not gonna be in great shape on the next turn, which we can't reach this city on the next turn anyway. It'll take at least 3 turns for them to achieve anything though. There's a treasure item there. Light elementals certainly aren't all that powerful, but the amount of debuffs they can inflict on someone is just so delicious. Yeah, there's no way I can reach them, which is fine. I certainly need that time to heal. The next turn, white will die, and it's on turn 25, which isn't too bad. I mean, more or less we control half the map after that. I'm just not getting what I need. Maybe I should abandon the heal for now. But it's just such a good thing to be able to heal in every fight you possibly encounter. Support units gain additional rank and devours. I don't think so. Once we played this out of the fight, I think we'll move to secure this city to maybe try to absorb it instead of release it as a vassal. Maybe same thing with the other thing there. The reason being that I need to start getting something more out of these. At the same time, if I take control of it, I think I'm basically lighting a beacon for the Orange's armies to start coming after us. That's not necessarily a terrible and unwanted thing, but if I don't have the troops to fend off his attacks, it's a very incredibly stupid thing to do. Could go for there. I mean, this group needs more capabilities. It's not terrible, but the other group is only surviving because they have the Chaos Rift. This though doesn't have any kind of a attack capability to really even bother mentioning. They need something else. I don't know what it would be. The big problem is that all our spellcasting ability is tied to the research, so character development isn't gonna play a part there. Might be able to get a conversion ability here, something like that. That's the extent of it. Can I even affect these? Cannot be affected. Good enough. Shot by the weapon. Even if it fails, it reduces their mobility drastically. That's the point. We do have a charm. Did I charm the spider? Yes. Not yet though, but I'm gonna try that. Tier 3 large spiders are very useful. And you have a charm too. So this army can support itself incredibly well. We need to curse the spider. So we'll lower his defenses. Not be curious. Why? Elemental machine and undead units are not affected. Why? This is a hunter spider queen, not a undead unit. I suppose it's too simple to be affected. We'll get 2 attempts to get him though. Okay, let's give it a go. What does shaken mean? Well, it doesn't make this charming attempt any easier. What if I go a little closer? Does that affect it? Yep. Inflict noxious vulnerability. Does a lot of poison damage, has greater webbing touch, improved wall climbing, inflict enfeebling fever. It's a good unit. There's nothing bad about it. Also, blight protection makes it good against goblin units. Can phase teleporting unit on top of that. Yeah, I think these might be better, but that's very good. What is this? Epic. It's not that tough, I suppose. So these are the only abilities we can take. I think I've pretty much taken all the special abilities there are to take. There's nothing interesting that's still left. I've already taken a lot of hardy buffs, probably all. Break control might be a good thing, because they will get the seduction unit sooner or later. Also, we are a bit weak on the health front and defense front, so buffing those would not be a terrible idea. We're mostly doing range damage with this guy, so buffing that could not be a terrible idea. I think I'll buff my own survivability, although Touch of Faith is good. Basically, if we send people to charge things, these buffs will make sure that they're very hard to play out of the fight in any kind of easy way. At the same time, I'm sort of looking for a little bit of durability on our own guys. We're very fairly easy to play out of the fight, and I don't like that. Cure disease. Dispels all poison debuffs on a target friendly unit. Yeah, that might be good too if we're going against goblins. And I'll take extra health. I don't recall ever taking the Cure Disease voluntarily. But goblins, their priests require the weaken ability. Makes you weak against blight damage, and then they have a lot of inflict disease, things like that that'll pile up. So initially they don't look all that impressive, but once they start to stack, you're just gonna take a massive amount of damage from